Welcome to Beyond the Beltway, where we take a behind-the-scenes look at DIA's outreach through our community, our country, and the world. DIA's mission is to provide intelligence on foreign militaries and operating environments that delivers decision advantage to prevent and decisively win wars. We do this in over 140 countries for customers from the President in the Oval Office to warfighters on the ground. We provide intelligence and analysis on the topics they need wherever they are. The Beyond the Beltway series explores how our presence outside Washington enables us to play this crucial role in national security. We're here at Peterson Air Force Base in beautiful Colorado Springs to take a quick look at the Unified Combatant Command integral to the nation's homeland defense and civil support. U.S. Northern Command, more commonly known as NORTHCOM, is a joint military command supporting America's national security objectives. NORTHCOM cooperates with domestic and international partners to foster security, ensure stability, and promote prosperity throughout North America and U.S. territories. NORTHCOM also shares a commander and works closely with the North American Aerospace Defense Command. Initially shaped by the Soviet threat, NORAD was officially inaugurated in 1958. NORAD is a binational command between the U.S. and Canada and provides aerospace warning and control and maritime warning. NORTHCOM was born out of the tragic events of 9/11, and NORAD further evolved to respond to domestic threats emanating from within the homeland.
As we morphed and after 9/11, that was really the catalyst and the birthplace of United States Northern Command. So from that aspect, every day we come into work, we pass this memorial that has ties to both the World Trade Center, Flight 93, and the Pentagon. And it's a stark reminder of homeland defense and the role it plays in what we do on a day-to-day basis.
Canadians and Americans here work together for the past 60 years. We've been together on the NORAD mission, accomplishing the various missions that we have to do. And we work hand in hand, sharing as much as we can, making sure that North America is safe. For Canada, this is a very important mission. It's critical that we do it with our U.S. partners. So for us, it's not going to change. We're going to invest, hopefully even more in the future, since the threats are becoming more and more complicated.
We're 250 people strong, of which 125 DIA-billeted personnel, and they constitute 100% of the funding out here. So without DIA contributions, indications and warnings to NORAD NORTHCOM would not occur.
NORAD is charged with the missile warning mission, whereas NORTHCOM, as a U.S.-only command, is responsible for ballistic missile defense. Intelligence professionals here provide critical indications and warning to ensure NORAD and NORTHCOM assets are positioned to respond to air, missile, and maritime threats. Further, these intelligence professionals provide the commander the deep analysis of enemy intentions, capabilities, and historical patterns.
Two significant threats that we monitor are long-range aviation and ballistic missiles. We've also noticed improved interoperability between Russian long-range aviation and other elements of the Russian military, including air and maritime intelligence collection platforms positioned to monitor NORAD's responses. We remain vigilant against states that may seek to threaten North America with ballistic missiles.
Plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
In response to the attacks on September 11th, NORAD rapidly implemented an air defense construct named Operation Noble Eagle, called ONE for short. ONE has evolved from an improvised 9/11 response to a permanent defense tool. As part of ONE, aircrafts conduct random patrols, respond to possible air threats to the U.S., and provide air cover support for special events such as the presidential inaugurations, the Super Bowl, and State of the Union addresses.
Defending the homeland requires strong collaboration with NORTHCOM partners, the Bahamas, Canada, and Mexico. Our futures are inextricably bound together. The stronger our partnerships, the safer we all are collectively. This creates a common competitive security advantage for North America. A key way we build relationships with our neighbors is by exchanging information and training between our military partners. Recently, NORAD and the Mexican Air Force participated in Amalgam Eagle, a tactical exercise in which Mexico and the U.S. respond to an illegal flight transiting the border of both countries. Closer military-to-military cooperation will enable U.S., Canadian, and Mexican militaries to share best practices and deal more effectively with common threats.
Defense support of civil authorities is a mission unique to NORTHCOM and an important pact between U.S. citizens and their military to provide Department of Defense assistance within the homeland. Should disasters occur, whether natural or man-made, NORTHCOM supports the lead federal agency to synchronize and coordinate DoD efforts.
So while DIA does not designate full-time personnel to this mission, we have provided invaluable support during surge efforts, such as the hurricanes, Katrina and Sandy, Colorado and California wildfires, the BP oil spill, and others. DIA personnel contribute to the extensive planning, practice, and refinement that goes into preparing for a man-made or natural disaster. Exercises like Ardent Sentry ensure the DoD has the procedures and processes in place to support civil authorities. During these exercises, U.S. military and civilian personnel work with local first responders as well as international partners, building trusted partnerships vital to working together effectively in a crisis.
That's all the time we have for today. A special thanks to the men and women of NORAD and U.S. NORTHCOM for their support. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time for another episode of Beyond the Beltway.